tama yung panel kanina no, when they describe this matchup of eliminating assassins. Kasi you're against Bigetron Alpha that has just adjusted to a new jungler. RSG MY, they've been playing with Lakesha for some time now, no? I feel like if they ever pick the marksman, it's a little more adjustments for Bigetron Alpha compared to RSG MY. Kasi incorporation na lang tong marksman for RSG. Si Renbo, hindi pa natin alam kung confident siya enough to use the marksman jungler.
And it's all about the colors of the rainbow. BTR versus RSG MY. This is draft number 1. BTR starts things off ng isang lane ban at isang Benedetta ban. Doon naman sa RSG MY, Diggy at Johan.
Yeah, and with these bans, again, we're seeing the assassin bans here. That Benedetta can be flexed, of course, Link going into the jungle. So naiwan na lang ditong options if you still want to stick to that assassin-esque type of jungler. Pero of course, marksman din siya. I expect the Isan Shin to come in the first place here.
Yeah.
If not, something along the likes of a Claude. So because of the Malaysian standard, I won't be surprised kung unang picks makita natin sa kanila, yung likes of Lunox, the Kufra, even kung okay na yung energy ni Zakos ngayon, kung confident niya ibalik ulit.
Wala na yung trauma, no?
Nawala yung trauma na, ay okay, kaya, magaling pala ako mag-Kufra.
I like the Farsa ban from Bigetron Alpha. This is something that RSGMY proved to the other countries that they have one of the best Farsa players in the region, specifically on Izanami. And ito nga rin yung ginagawa ng RSG na parang nag-shy away sila dun sa mga lumang heroes sila. Kumaga, they're trying to encompass more heroes onto their strategies, but at the same time, it's still one of the pillars of why RSG MY was really successful with their MPL run on their own region. So I feel like Bigetron Alpha, they did some research here. Alam nila na ito yung mga heroes na kapag tinanggal nila, it's gonna put RSG MY on a weaker standpoint.
Yung ibang mga teams, ang gusto nila gawin dito is to just get a feel. Dun muna sa Farsa or dun sa best hero na tinatawag. Ganun yung ginagawa ng Blacklist nung isang araw at nung ibang teams din. Parang kunin mo muna yung feel, tapos pagka hindi nyo talaga kaya, saka yun na siya tanggalin. Pero si BTR, ginawa nila dito, diretso. Ayaw namin maramdaman yan, ban na lang natin. Lunok sa tinagal ng RSG MY, and nagkakanggalan talaga sila ng mga mages. For BTR, it's going to be the Mathilda first pick. RSG MY, iniisip pa nila yung dalawa nila.
Yeah, and they need a middle or at least one of the side lanes who can rotate into the mid lane early on. And so RCMY showing the SS and the Harris, they're gonna be playing a more, yung isip nila, hindi kami sasabay, defensive mindset. So it's gonna be interesting to see what they're gonna end up with the jungle here. Little by little, I'm starting to believe that this is going to be a Yisan Shin or even a Granger. Most likely, usually that's paired up with the Estes. But in BTR, dapat hindi nila makalimutan na option din yung Bruno. Yeah. Kasi despite RCMY having the SS, pwede ka mag-defensive mindset dyan. You can defensive mindset for what? The first 5 minutes. And then kung mabilis naman pag-scale ng marksman mo, edi, go yun.
Yeah. The primary problem of an SS lineup kasi is yung burst damage. Lalo pa pag nanggaling yun sa Bruno. Kasi if you try to heal it up, isang bola lang yun. Isang bola lang katapat nun from the Bruno. So I feel like RSGMY, they have a completely different idea here. Pero Bigetron Alpha, they went with the Popal and Koopa. It's good against the Estes. Pero instant Claude pick.
And most teams na nakikita mo din sa MSC, kapag merong Estes pick na ginawa yung kabilang side, they mo almost always certainly will go for the Claude. Yeah. And alam kasi nila kumpulan eh. Kapag kumpulan yung lineup, doon nag-shine ang isang Claude. At alam mo sasaluin nila yung Blazing Duet. But at the same time, kailangan mo naman naalahanin is kakayanin ba ng damage output ko yung healing na gagawin ni Estes at ni Rafaela.
Nakita ko na to
Oo nga eh.
Pamilyar na pamilyar
Parang yung naglalaro niyan nasa second floor eh, no?
Oo
Pero,
nga
yung Claude pick for Bigetron Alpha, it's actually interesting because it's one of the more stronger picks against the, sabi mo, Estes and the Haret, yung mga anti-ube lineups. But the thing is, Bigetron Alpha, they lost the chance to pick up a gold laner here on their side. Unless gold Claw in the jungle. Kasi pwede pa din tayo sa pasayan with the Granger. Actually, mahilig nga yung Indonesia mag-double ng marksman.
Kaya nila.
Yeah, I feel like they can pull it off this time around. Pwede pa nga mag-YSS si Bigetron dito. So that provides a problem for RCMY. Pero if this is jungler, medyo nalugi sila sa gold trade, yung gold lane trading. Kasi tinanggal na ni RCMY yung Lunok. It's actually one of the better Lunok spans I've seen. Kasi alam nila, prepared sila na, okay guys, kahit anong mangyari, necessary tayo first pick. So I really like the fact that they planned out the lungs. Kumbaga, ano na nila, pinipredict na nila na, okay guys, yung Bigetron Alpha marunong sumapit yan sa first pick. We'll just remove it.
Do you think Reptar, rather, masyado ako nasasanay na tawagin ka.
Okay lang. Hindi na pangalan ko.
Masyado friendly. Ngayon, yung Phobios, binanila, do you think, baka lang naman, na nagbe-bait out sila dito sa BTR side na mag-ban ng mga ibang heroes and they can go for the Aldo's pick?
Oo, potentially. That is still a threat that is on the table here, RSG MY. Pagpasok kagad ng second phase picking here, bang, Aldous na kagad. And again, up to now, wala pa tayong nakikitang sagot sa Alda defensive item build, Aldous jungle. So, BTR, kung ako ang BTR ngayon, i-ban nyo na yung Aldous. Unless yun yung hinanda nila. Usually kasi the last time na naglaban yung BTR tsaka Blacklist, I won't be surprised if baka maglabas nga ng Yuzong dito yung BTR.
And I'm leaning towards an Aldous pick para sa RSG MY kasi given the fact na tinanggal na nila yung Barats. What do you think, Midnight?
Wala na yung malagkit na hero against the Aldous. Kasi the problem with playing Aldous against the Barats is literally di ka makagalaw during the fight. So I feel like they're really going with the Aldous route here for RSGMY because Alpha, you can see it as bright as day. Diba? Napaka-telegraph na pick niyan from RSGMY. So I feel like Pikachu Alpha, what they can do here is tunnel vision onto the Harith kasi ito yung primary win condition ng RSGMY. I'm not even gonna be surprised if they pick up a Hayabusa side lane here for BTR.
And that is Pakito. Yan yung baba nila, BTR. Ayaw na lang nila makakuha pa ng isang stable side laner, yung RSGMY, para kontrolin yung tempo ng game. RSGMY, kumuha naman sila ng lapo, ayaw nila maubusan.
Grabe, konti na lang yung pwede piliin dito ng Bigetron para sa XP lane nila, something along the lines of a Baksha and Yuzong would be the next possible picks. Although bukas pa rin si Joe dito, Esmeralda is also still open.
I feel like even with the President Rafaela, you're required to pick the Esmeralda at this point. Ganda kasi nung ginawa ni RSGMY, no? Sabi niya, mga mena Aldous guys, tanggalan muna natin ng heroes si Ripo. So I feel like a Bigetron Alpha, you're forced into a corner here. You're still gonna play into an Aldous lineup. And I'm pretty sure na yun na talaga yun.
Alright, you flew.
Okay.
RSGMY, pipiliin na kaya nila yung Aldous. Nakuha na nila yung pick nila. Nakuha na nila yung Lapu. Na-deny nila yung sa BTR. Inuna muna nila yung pag-deny bago yung pag-secure.
Yeah.
Ngayon, hindi naman, I personally think hindi na pipiliin talaga ng BTR yung Aldous considering na meron na silang load.
Yeah.
Pwede mo siya ilagay sa gold lane siguro, pero grabe naman yung emphasis mo nun into scaling.
What if they pick Bruno?
Okay.
Curveball.
I like it. This is actually sila din nag-pull off na to, diba, nung nakarang araw.
Oo. Actually, no, parang ganun, parang Aldous na rin to kasi nakaapoy rin yung kamay ni Brody. Iba lang yung kulay.
Blue.
Tsaka long range. Hindi na nanapak, nambabato lang ng parang light pulse pa binabato ni Brody.
Both teams, pinili nila mag-adjust accordingly sa kanilang mga picks. Even with the perfect Aldo setup, hindi pa rin kinuha dito ng RSGMY at kinuha nila yung Brody. And as you can see, the heroes are popping out right now on your screens. And bubuksan na natin yung portal in just a bit. Brody ang last pick for the side of RSGMY.
Yeah, I kind of get it. It's more standard over the Aldous pick. Kumaga mas cheso kasi ng konti si Aldous, but it does the same thing. You still have the ability to move up. It's a strong hero when it comes to 5v5ing against Bigetron Alpha, and yung added sustain plus mobility ni Rafaela and the Estes, it's gonna allow Lake Shot just snowball with the Brody.
At saka siguro mas trip lang nila yung early game na rotations, considering na meron silang Claude na kalaban.
Yeah, and the Matilda and Popol and Koopa tandem roaming around the map is what RCM will have to watch out for. Tignan mo, ang taas na nung damage ni Zakus. Dapat mag-ingat talaga sila. Of course, they have the heal. But then, RCM, kaya talaga nila iset yung tempo dito because of them having the Brody that can scale really fast early to mid. That first turtle fight will be quite difficult for Bigetron Alpha. But then my question for it will be how well will Repo be able to dive the backline?
Ngayon, wala naman nangyayari masyadong laban dito for the side of Bigetron Alpha and RSG MY. Onting poke sa may mid lane, but still, yung mga poke na yan, medyo madali kasi para kay RSG MY na i-heal eh. Considering na naka-Rafaela ka, naka-Estes ka, parang lahat ng kailangan mo para tumaas yung buhay mo, hindi mo na kailangan bumalik ng base.
Yun na lang talaga. And then, kaya dapat isipin dito ng Bigetron Alpha, kailan namin when are we gonna use our mana? Kasi by the time nag-spawn yung turtle, by the time na mag-call kayo, okay, dapat maglaban tayo, may sapat ba tayo na mana? Kasi, yun nga, sinabi mo, just because ang ganda ng heal ng RSG MY, sipin mo, dami mong pokes dinidish out. Dreams already on the way to 50% mana here. Baka pag-abot ng turtle, medyo tagilid na yung mana niya.
DTR. Unti-unti nagkakaroon naman ng aggression sa kanila ang RSG MY. Considering na 4 na tao ang nag-delay or pumupunta doon sa may lane ng Harris at gusto talaga nila protektahan yung Harris dito eh. Napakalaking factor ng pag-scale at pagkuha ng 6,000 gold into the early game netong Harris.
Ang laking ang laking kumbaga parang ang laking blunder ng ginawa ni Bigetron Alpha when they picked up the Kagura gold chain. I mean, it's fine against the Harriet kasi wala na rin yung Farsa pero there were other options pa for the gold chain. Again, Esmeralda was still present for the team, and this will allow RSG MY to have an entire early game for themselves kasi hindi sasama talaga yung Kagura.
RSG, naabot sila ngayon ni Dreams at sama sa Dreams, Repo pumasok sa may pinakagitna. And eto na ang side ng Bigetron Alpha, may kagatan na nangyari. Blessing of the Moon God, hindi yun enough. Kaiser, lumaban, bravest warrior. Ladies and gentlemen, hindi nila kinaya. Napa-flicker na siya, pero hindi pa rin kaya i-sustain ng Rafaela at ng Estes yung early game damage na binabato ng Bigetron.
Yeah, of course, Matilda ang kalaban nyo, and medyo nag-asing dun si Kaiser, although it really looked like a good target. Again, confidence sa the fact na meron kayong Estes and Rafaela, pero yung parang nakita ko dun, hindi pa masyado familiar si Kaiser sa galaw na, sa early game, medyo kulang pa yung kills natin.
And Matt, siya ang target ng RSG. Nakuha na nila yung kanilang first kill. And considering nakaspark dun si Loliels, at least mananagbigan yung gold ni Loliels dito.
Ganda rin ang idea ng Bigetron Alpha. If you look at the lineup of RSG MY, there's no real damage that's gonna come out of this lineup. If you try zoning out takes, alam mo na, hindi naman sila lalaban basta-basta. Yung power spike ng RSG MY is gonna come from sort of minute 5 onwards. So meron silang window na pwede nilang kapusuin yung early game damage na yung Matilda. And at the same time, it's allowing Rainbow to just find this incredible amount of space for farming.
Si Dreams, BTR, naku po, grabe naman yung pag-setup dito ni Leisha. Talagang dumash in para lang ma-stun. Unti-unti. Pero yung holds na nanggaling, walang holy baptism na sumama. So, hindi nila nakuha yung pick-off. Pero RSG MY, ito yung pinaka-plano nila. Gusto nila maging aggressive into the early game at grabe si Leisha! Napaka-aggressive! Pero sila ata ang mapapunish. Si Dreams makakatakbo and si Matt naiwan sa may gitna and Matt with the same umbrella open, hindi yun enough para salbahin siya.
And ngayon nahirapan na talaga yung makahabol ang Kagura gold lane ng Bigetron Alpha. Although na-trade naman ng Bigetron yung bot lane, RSG MY decided to make that play kasi nga, Turtle is in the top lane and gusto nila ipalabas na kagad si Lolias. Okay na, may Calamity Reaper na siya, pwede na tayo mag-ube time.
Yeah.
The early ube time with the Harris with the first item, they're gonna start roaming as 4 na kagad.
Yeah, and honestly, it doesn't feel like it's worth it for RSG MY. The only good trade that they got out of that is nakuha nila yung Turtle. Pero yung trade kasi,
Another fight at yung Zaman Force sa gitna, Leisha naipit dito sa gitna at ito yung pinakamagiging problema niya. Kapag naawakan siya ng Bigetron Alpha, dire-diretso na yung mga stuns, yung mga disables na magagawa si Dreams. Sobrang aggressive, tinamaan siya ng Synchrovision at ng Chrono Dash. Pero doon sa may baba, Reptar, Midnight, si Rainbow, grabe na yung goal dito.
Yeah. Yun yung sinasabi natin kanina na yung trade, yung Bigetron Alpha, pabor na pabor sa kanila. Kasi kapag nag-ube yung RSG MY, again, medyo kulang sila dito. Kailangan pa nila ng konting oras para mas maging active yung lineup nila. And the thing is, Bigetron Alpha, enough naman yung damage nila to defend against RSG MY. So the idea is, kahit magpadala ka ng hero at mamatay sa lane na pinupush yung RSG MY, it's okay. Kasi the god is getting the trick.
Uy, si Ripo.
At kumukuha na nga ng buff. Dito si Lolians, gusto na nila lumaban agad. Blazing Dubai sa may pinakagitna. Dreams, Ripo, and nandun na rin si Kaiser sa may pinakagitna. Lumalaban sila dito. Yung damage output na nanggagaling sa RSGMY. Natatakasan ng Bigetron Alpha. Ripo, kumabit. Izanami, nakabitan. And that is going to be the Estes down. At aggressive, confident, Bigetron Alpha, alam nila ngayon na talagang pwede silang mag-control ng mapa.
Oh, ito yung counter sa Ube strat, the counter engage. Tingnan mo si Renbo, push ng push sa bottom lane kasi alam niya kung sinabayan ko yung rotation ng Ube strat, GG ako dito. So magpupush ako ng side lane. So by the time na maglaban kami, 5 versus 5, full on team fight, wait for the perfect entry, the timing of the blazing duel. And Bigetron Alpha hindi nag-aggro kagad dun sa laban yun. Pinayagan na lang RSGMY, okay, sige, kayo mag-umpisa ng tempo sa laban, pero magko-conserve lang kami ng abilities dito. Then magka-counter engage kami.
Holy Baptism, wala siya nahuli. Zakos, siya nakapitan. And kulang na naman yung healing tandem na side ng RSGMY. Bigetron Alpha, lagi nilang nahanap yung mga proper targets at lagi nilang nalalayo. Yun yung pinaka-main idea nila. Stick, pero meron na namang laban. Ladies and gentlemen, yung puso, yung nagpapatakbo ng lineup ay tumba na. Lapo, Famous Warrior paalis. At hindi na nga nila kayang panindigan yung ginagawa nilang ultimate bonding experience.
Ito yung sinasabi ko kanina na yung key talaga dito para sa Bigetron Alpha ay ang clue ni Ripo. Kung makukuha niyo yung backline targets, Gucci na Gucci. And tingnan mo nga, ang ganda ng laro ngayon ng Bigetron Alpha. Nahirapan ng RGMY makahanap ng momentum nila ngayon.
Yeah, and for the longest time, matagal na natin sinasabi to, no? Yung perfect glue conditions. Kapag kinuha mo to against sa marksman. And right now, RSGMY, sobrang dependent nila sa marksman sa jungler brody nila. Oh my goodness.
Oh my, grabe yung damage output. Bigetron Alpha. Ang maganda sa kanila dito, Midnight, never sila nagba-back down, magbato ng damage, kahit alam nilang may heal back lang.
Kasi at least nako-commit yung skill. And the beautiful thing about Bigetron Alpha's lineup is that they can just easily disengage. Kapag nag-hard commit yung RSGMY, okay, back out, BMI, gamitin nyo pa yung pangalis, meron pa tayong guiding wind from the Matilda. So ang daming way ni Bigetron Alpha to disengage against RSGMY.
If ikaw ay merong Brody sa iyong lineup, hindi na yung mga bagay na gusto mo na nakikita, di Zakos na naman ang nahuli. And kapag wala silang flicker, wala silang takas. Yun na naman yung kondisyon dito ni Glue. Kapitan lang, and si Rainbow! The colors of the rainbow! Ladies and gentlemen, Lolians dito, lumalaban ng unti-unti. Flame shot, tatama kay Lolians, si Izanami. Napitik ng onte, pero hindi yun enough para i-takedown sila.
Again, Ripo, man, ever since pinasok siya sa lineup ng Bigetron Alpha para sa MSC, nahanap na nila yung timpla nila. Ito yung yung lineup nito with the Matilda and the Claude, ito yung colors of the wind eh. Yeah. Parang pinapanood ko Pocahontas.
Do you ever hear the wolf cry? In the blue?
Hindi ko alam.
Matagal na. Ayos ka lang.
Magkaharata ng Pero yun nga, yung sinasabi ni Renmark kanina, nung pinasok si Ripo sa lineup, and alam mo yung feeling na parang pinagdipan niya yung kalaban niya. Parang ganun lagi yun ganun lagi yung sitwasyon kay Ripo. Parang hindi siya nahihirapan, alam niya lagi ginagawa niya. Pag may play siya nakita, alam mong mas successful talaga.
And yung mga picks na nakuha niya, especially with the Phobius and the last season, ngayon yung Glue, pang-asar talaga eh. Punit na punit kay Ripo yung RSGMY.
Nakakabato.
Alam mo, kahit sa traditional sports, kapag may strategy kang nakikita na paulit-ulit ginagamit sa harapan mo, there is a time na parang may muscle memory na kalabanin siya. To the point na sukang-suka ka na sa kanya, na lagi na siyang ginagamit at lagi na siyang nakikita para sa'yo, na nalalaman na ng katawan mo kung paano siya labanan. And this is it. Bigetron Alpha, ito yung mastery nila. And dahil nga hindi ganun ka-solid yung pag-run ng RSGMY ng Ultimate Bonding Experience, napapanish sila ng todo ng Bigetron Alpha.
Wala sa bonding. Grabe yung damage!
Oh no! Pumasok! Flame flame shot, Ripo, nandun na naman sa may pinakadulo. Kahit sila po hindi makalaban. And si Kaiser, ladies and gentlemen, will live. Go down na sana sabihin ko, pero buhay pa siya. Pero will it matter? Ang nagmamatter lang naman ngayon is yung turrets for the side of Bigetron. Bigetron taking down the mid, the top, and they are gonna go for that bottom lane turret.
Kaya na to.
Bukas na ang mapa ng RSG MY. Kulang sila ng isa. Lay siya dito. One of their source of damage. Loliels gusto lumaban. Knock up sa dalawa. Loliels, hindi naman siya makaharap kasi alam niyang hindi talaga kinakaya ng damage nila. At least nakakuha si Lay siya ng kill doon. Dreams will be punished and BTR. Mapapaalis sila. RSG, ang tanong, Midnight and Reptar, are they delaying the inevitable?
Yeah, this is just the end for RSGMY. I don't see any way for them to come back, especially with this huge deficit against the Claude. 9K by 11 minutes. Alam mo, lalakas at lalakas pa si Rainbow. And at the same time, yung damage output nila, tumataas pa rito. This is the problem of having a full defensive lineup na sobrang dependent sa early game. Pagdating ng late game, you're just basically under the mercy of your enemy.
And this is your replay brought to you by Oppo. Look at this.
Si Dreams.
The damage output, si Dreams, sumama sa Dreams, gumawa ng sariling Dreams. And grabe yung damage output na kahit yung ultimate bonding experience ng RSGMY, hindi kinaya circling eagle, hindi na nga nag-circle, straight eagle yun.
Straight eagle.
Pagkagamit,
Di na umikot.
pinintot agad.
Hindi na kailangan. Pero yun na nga eh. At so sobrang taas ng lead ng Bigetron Alpha. Kaya nilang gawin to. Actually, of course, Bigetron Alpha, they're gonna be playing it safe. Hintayin nila yung Lord. Tingnan mo, si Rainbow, tipi ng tipi. Feeling ko may halong Pilipino si Rainbow eh. Pero, eto, try wave push nga lang eh. Kung gusto ni Bigetron Alpha, sige, tapusin na natin to. Hintayin nyo na lang yung try wave push and then mamain nyo na lang yung RSG MY. Oo, masusustain ng RSG MY, pero eventually ma-outrun sila.
Goodness.
With plays like that, grabe si Matt.
Pinayungan sila Lapu-Lapu. At nung pinayungan siya, nawala siya sa may mapa.
Oh,
Yun lang.
grabe.
Yan yung overturn. Sa may umbrella open. That's what it took para makapagtumba ng isang Kaiser Lapu-Lapu.
Sabi ni Kaiser, pwede pala yun. Pwede pala ako ma-burst.
Sila po, sanayan sa naaarawan siya. Napayungan siya. Asan yung araw?
Ang lamig.
Ma-energy, bro.
And Bigetron Alpha, nakikita mo yung disiplina sa kanila ngayon. Ayaw nilang tapusin agad to kasi alam nila si Rainbow wala naman dun sa area and mabilis naman yung pag-take nila nung Lord. Slowly but surely, at kukunin nila yan ng super, super secure na way of doing things. And this is what you want to see from these kinds of teams. Na kahit alam nila lang, lamang na sila, ipipilit pa rin nila yung safest way to win.
Honestly, ito yung hero na hindi talaga mapatay ng RSGMY, like ever. Yung glue. Oo, kasi kapag nag-commit sila dyan, wala silang hard CC eh. Ang CC lang nila against the glue is yung baptism ni Rafaela. But consider this, kapag nag-ulti si glue, wala na, hard reset.
Oo, grabe yung heal na nakuha niya. Of course, picking up the Oracle early. Pero
Uy! Grabe naman siya! Yung buhay niya na pababa ng sobra.
yung patok na ni Dreams parang may pectus pa eh.
Bakit siya nagbilyar?
Oo.
Na, alam mo yun, isa lang yung nasipa niya, pero nadamay yung tatlo na nakatabi.
Oo.
Grabe, yun yung sargo na yung sargong malala. Yung tatama mo lahat.
Tatlo na shoot.
Tatlo na shoot. Tapos wala. Tatlo talaga na shoot. Tapos yung iba, nadamay na lang. Then again, ang kagat, Loliels, nagkaipitan, Blessing of the Moon God, dumidepensa talaga sila dito. Ayaw nila ibigay basta-basta to. Pero I do think that the turret lock is up for Bigetron, pero gusto lang nila mag-take ng kills. Hindi nila pinapansin yung Torre, and Bigetron Alpha will still get the victory. Game number 1 goes to BTR.
Grabe. Yung rainbow ng BTR, yung kulay nila, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, victory. Yung kulay ng rainbow sa BTR.
BTR, program to win, game number 1. And grabe yung draft na pinakita doon ng BTR considering na ultimate bonding experience ang ginamit ng RSG MY.